Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. The R7 is currently tucked away for the evening, so there's not been too much progress on that. I do have another video in the works, so bear with me on that one, but and that's more about other projects, not my R7 but other people's. But in the meantime, just because I thought this would be a quick and easy video to make, I just thought I'd run through a little bit of the preparations we've been making with the truck. So obviously when you go racing, you're there for an entire weekend. In my case, I'm probably going to be arriving at the track on a Friday afternoon and surviving for 2 nights at the track. And so like a total of 2.5 days we're going to be at a track, living out of the truck. I don't have a trailer set up or anything like that. Again, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I kind of do things I'm doing this whole thing on a bit of a tight budget, honestly, and the racing included. So I don't have a huge trailer or camper or anything like that. We're going to be living out of the truck. And so yeah, I thought I'd show you some of the things that I'm going to do or have been doing to make life a bit more bearable whilst we're doing that. You remember that I made the bed for the back of the truck. Go and watch, I can't remember which video that was now, but anyway, if some of you will have seen it, that I made like a bed situation to go in the back of the truck. And one of the things I always kind of struggled with when back in the UK in racing was just getting power to power my essentials like a phone, tablet, yada 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 yada. So I've laid out a little bit of an investment, and you'll see what we've got going on now. So this is the situation in the back of the truck right now. You can see that the seat obviously is down, but we do have a few things laid out here. So what we've got right now is underneath the seat is, lift this up, so we've hidden away a quite chunky 100 amp hour lithium phosphate battery. We do have a power inverter, not that we necessarily need to power anything large, but that gives us the ability to run 110 volts, which I'll be using at times to charge up an electric scooter to get around the track. It's also here we've got some USBs to charge up the transponder through the weekend. So that's cool. Yes, I did buy the transponder again. So this is a yearly subscription type 1, which is kind of annoying, but that's kind of what we have to do these days. And then, luxury of all luxuries, we've now got an electric cooler powered by a 12 volt connection from that battery as well. It's also charging my phone. And yeah, so this cooler, Massimo cooler, was a bit of a bargain from Facebook Marketplace for $100. This is really cool, so you can set the temperatures to like -4 Fahrenheit or something. So I'm just doing a little experiment now where if we set the temperature right on where it is right now, you'll see that we're getting a power draw. So this is cool. This is like a Bluetooth app, which is directly, so there's a Bluetooth chip inside the battery itself, the big boy over there. So this gives me a readout of current and wattage and everything. So right now that the fridge has gotten down to temperature, it's going to cut out. So we're going to get a nice small average running this fridge. It's supposed to take about 45 watts on average, and that's what I'm seeing so far is on the eco mode. Even when it's on full drive, it takes about 45 watts, and right now it's obviously fluctuating, standing by. So with the fridge on at just below zero, as in Celsius, then we're drawing minimal wattage, and we could run this for what, a long time, 74 hours. So we're charging the phone right now and charging the transponder. And yeah, so then the added advantage, not just the big battery, is we now have a solar charger mounted in the back of the truck. with these Y-piece cables that are not connected right now, but they will hook up to a set of, these are 2 lots of 100 watts solar panels, which I will either run on the back of the bed when the bike's out and everything, or they'll go and live on top of the roof of the truck. So these on average give like 165 watts in full sunlight laid on the back of here. So 165 watts is going to offset the fridge, the phone, transponder, whatever, and still charge up the main battery whilst I'm charging my devices and things. So that is pretty cool. It's going to last me a full weekend hopefully. We're going to be trying it out soon and seeing what she can do. But yeah, very excited to try it out actually, and it's the first time I've had like a proper power setup in a vehicle that I'm going to go to the track with. And yes, I could have spent this money on bike related things, fancy tires and all that stuff, but this year for me really with the racing is kind of like a setup year. This is for me to get set up with my racing, get to know what it's like to go and meet the organization, get technically inspected, see which classes we want to run in, see what we want to do bike wise, any tweaks or things we want to remove so we can fit into the right classes, blah blah blah. So this is a bit of a setup year, so I'm investing in things that are going to make my life a little bit nicer whilst we're at the track, and look after, you know, family that's going to come along wanting to charge their phones and everything. This is going to be a nice way that I don't have to rely on getting an electric hookup. Listen, I'm a bit of a survivalist at heart. I'm a bit of a sort of independent guy, and I don't want to be relying on getting to the track, you know, and finding my hookup point, blah blah blah. I just want to be able to settle in wherever I want to go, run the power that I want to run, and survive kind of without the need of anything else. So that's kind of why I've done this. But I'm that kind of person. I like everything to be prepared. I like to know that when I get somewhere I can be self-sustainable and not rely on too many other things. So I do like the fact that these seats have a lot of space underneath them, and literally fold that away, you've no idea that the power station's even there, and it's quick and easy access in case, you know, there's anything I need to change or adjust, blah blah blah. So yeah, just thought you might want to see something like that. I just thought I'd make this quick video. I've got to figure out a method maybe that I would mount those on the roof. I've seen some sort of DIY solar RV guys doing some things to get them mounted up permanently onto the roof. I don't know whether I truly want to do that or not, but we shall see. So yeah, so quick video there guys. So the transponder, yeah, that was like $190 for just a 1-year subscription, which, you know, it is what it is. That's what we have to do these days, and at least I've got that sorted. So that's ready, that's all signed up to the Asra, it's all installed in the web portal, so that's my number associated with my bike, and we're good to go there. So I'm still looking out. I'm still keeping an eye on the Asra web page, so as soon as those races are available to enter, we can start putting in our entry into that. And I'm very excited, cannot wait to finally get out there, have a go again, meet up with us, hopefully a few people that I've kind of met through the Facebook and the YouTubes, and say hi to a few people and just have some nice fun. Nothing too crazy racing, and have some fun and have a great weekend. So alright guys, I just wanted to show you that, and I'll be back soon with more R7 related videos, so keep an eye out for that. And thanks for watching guys, and I'll keep you up to date if there's anything changes with this system. But I'm really pleased with this purchase. It's I haven't even shown you inside it, have I? But let's have a quick look. There's so much room in here, so much room for drinks and food to last a full weekend, and it's really, you know, it seems pretty efficient. It took like maybe 15 minutes to get from the ambient outside, which is about 68 degrees this evening, down to below freezing point of water. So I'm very pleased with this purchase. So, and I can recommend it. I've only had it for like half an afternoon, so it's not had a full-on test yet, but yeah, it froze 2 water bottles in like 2 hours from ambient temperature, so very pleased. Okay guys, I think that's all I've got for you. The app's really cool, like I say, to monitor your battery situation, and then there's even an app to let's see if I can show you this. So you can monitor your solar charge. There's nothing to see right now because there's no solars connected, but at least you can keep an eye on what's happening when you are charging with solar. You can keep an eye on your battery voltages, and this is a built-in Wi-Fi of the solar charger as well. So hey, I'm all set, I'm all teched up and ready to go. So very cool, very cool. I'm a bit of a geek at heart as well, as you can tell, and this is kind of things that make me tick, so very pleased to get it done. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.